Hello, my name is Logan, and today we've got some pretty important news regarding Pokemon Infinite Fusion. They announced today that the dynamic version of the game, the version that pulls the sprites from the internet, will not be able to do that unless you update your game. In this video, I will show you how to do that. Now, if you want to stay up to date to changes like this, please consider subscribing. I do come out with pretty regular videos going over Pokemon Infinite Fusion. We got some new Pokemon for the game. It was just announced as well. This could be considered spoilers, so this is your warning. This one's a little older, but they have announced Phantump and Trevenant for the game. Now, I don't know about you, but I love my ghost Pokemon in this game. All those fusions that end up being ghost type are pretty cool. So I'm really looking forward to this. We've also got Sharpedo and Carvanha. I'm not the biggest fan of those Pokemon, but again, I think it's the fusions, the sprites, those are going to be looking pretty cool. Now, the most current announcement, we got Gumi, Sliggoo, and Goodra. Now, I'm a fan of this Pokemon, but I have a feeling that the people who make custom sprites are gonna go a little too far with this Pokemon, but that's just me. Now, for a small update, the game used to be hosted on Kiwi. Now it's being hosted on Mediafire. I just made a video showing how Kiwi fixed their problems, but Kiwi was like, nuh-uh, I had my fingers crossed behind my back and I'm gonna put that bad stuff back on the website. So the game developer pulled the game and now is hosting it on Mediafire. All my tutorials are good to go. Well, the current ones, they will show how to download and install from Kiwi, but I did change the links, so you will be clicking on Mediafire. Still the same process, but just a different website. Now for the important news. I'm just going to read this so we are on the same page. We are currently in the process of migrating the game sprites database from GitHub to GitLab. In about an hour from now, the old GitHub repository from which the game downloads the sprites for the dynamic version will be closed. This means that the dynamic versions of the game prior to 5.3.12 will no longer be able to automatically download both auto-generated and custom sprites. You can update your game to version 5.3.1.2 via the game's installer found in downloads. Sorry for the inconvenience. This will not affect the preloaded version. And here's some patch notes. Change dynamic sprites download source. That's what they just said. Fixed bug making it impossible to obtain the infinite splicers. That's a big deal. That was a bug that should have been fixed a while ago, but I'm glad they finally fixed it. Fixed bug causing water splashes on some bridges. That's not that important. I actually wish they would fix some older bugs, but you know what? Not a big deal. At least they're fixing some bugs. So now this next part, I'm going to show you how to update your game. This is for people who just got the game or got the game a few months ago. So all we're doing here is we're double clicking this .bat file. It says install or update. So just double click it. And we want to run it. And then this little window will pop up here. And it should start downloading some data. And that was pretty quick. So I'm just trying to see here if it downloaded anything at all. Done. It looks like it received right here, receiving objects. So it looks like it worked. I mean, even down here, it says, thank you for installing or updating. You can close this window now. So that's what I'm gonna do. Next thing, I guess, is just play the game. This will also tell me if I need to update the game. So we'll wait here a second. Sometimes this takes a while. All right, the game is going. See if I can get it go. There we go, 5.3.1.2. We're good to go. And then my save is still there. So that's how you update it. Again, you just double click this file here. If you don't have it, you either somehow deleted it, which you shouldn't have, or your game is just too old and then you need to go and download the game from scratch. Well, that's the end of the news. If you found it helpful or at least informative, please leave a like or even consider commenting or pressing that subscribe button. It's a big help for us. And I'll see ya on the next adventure. Bye-bye.